Is today the day? For more than a month, the progressive jackpot rollover has gone unclaimed. But with no rookies in the lineup this afternoon, the competition is going to be intense. Will we have a $4,500 winner? It could be you, and it's time to find out on Stool Streams. That one out to create our second Tittleman's Crest. We will have the two best words in Jenga. A hanging tower just 5 blocks in.
You're definitely the most professional Jenga announcer I've ever heard.
Right. And that's the Jenga! That's the Jenga! 29 blocks in the books! And that's it! Marty Moshe Jenga! Live from Stool Streams Stadium in New York City, welcome to another edition of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Jeff D'Lo, Jake Marsh on hand. Thanks for joining us. It's a brand new week, Jeff, and I don't know, today's got to be the day. We're reaching 5K, but if you go 6 for 6 at home, you're winning the highest jackpot ever, $4,500.
Someone has to win today. It has to happen today.
You would think.
I don't know how it would. Like, I haven't done it in front of this cool backdrop yet. We have there's just a vibe in here where you know that we're gonna get the winner today. We need to see it today. Someone at home is gonna win today. And that's not a prediction. That's a hope. But someone at home has got to win today.
If somebody's going to win, it's going to be up to one of our 12 competitors today. Let's see who will be facing off here inside the Triple S for another Jenga broadcast. 3 matches, of course, and we'll start things off with Billy and Nate running it back for the 4th straight week against KFC and Kayce. And then the middle match, Rhea makes her return since that epic 50-burger match with Robbie against Kate and Cons. And we'll end things with a bitter rivalry, Trista and Liz against Feidelberg and Dana Beers. What sticks out to you, Jeff?
Definitely the last match sticks out to me, so stick around for that one. The awkward tension between Dana and Trista, you could cut it with the dullest knife in the world. But this first match, I like all the 3 matches, but this first match, you can't even look past this one. They're back again. Billy and Nate, you never know what you're going to get. Billy has a bit of a wager, I guess, or a wager against himself. He's trying to avoid becoming the worst player. I know we're going to get into that. The worst player of all time in here. Their last match was marred with controversy. You truly, I hate, it's such a cliche phrase, Jake. You never know what you're going to get with these guys, but you truly never know what you're going to get with Billy and Nate. It's been something different every single time. Psycho shit. It has a mind of its own almost.
We'll dive into this match in a little bit. But first, this is broadcast number 17. But if it's your first at home, first off, thanks for joining us. But let's catch you up on the house rules of Jenga.
Yes.
Jeff, 2-on-2. The second bullet, 1 hand at a time. We've seen a 2-hand violation pretty much every broadcast up to this point.
Almost every single match has a 2-hand violation. Not intentional, so don't worry at home. It's not an intentional thing. They're not trying to do that. It just happens. In the heat of the moment, you sometimes touch a block with 2 hands. If you do that, the violation then does come down. The next person on your team, which is your teammate, will then have to pull the first block they touch. Doesn't sound bad. It's pretty bad. Though it seems like people have been surviving it lately. We have some great competitors now. But then if you touch a block with 2 hands again, a forfeit is in play. The other team can disqualify. Not a forfeit. A disqualification is in play. The opposing team can disqualify you, but that's where we saw last week. It didn't happen against Billy and Nate. Billy and Nate were in that position. The disqualification was not accepted, and they won.
We did see 1 DQ last week with Trista against Trent, and we'll get into that match a little bit later. But, Jeff, let's dive into the quartet that's down on the stream right now. It is Billy and Nate for the 4th straight week against a pair of players who have plenty of experience. However, this is KFC and Kayce's first time teaming up.
Yeah, and Nate, of course, coming off a tough loss to me in Cornhole on Thursday. Thought I want to throw that in there. Kayce has been in this a bunch. KFC basically a vet at this point. He was a vet when he stepped on the floor. Let's see how their chemistry is today. And you know enough about Billy and Nate. A very odd couple team that works well together, but they've had their moments of some horror in Stool Streams last week where you thought they were going to catch that loss in Jenga. Will that come back to haunt them now? Will the loss come naturally this week?
Some horror and some controversy. And for that, we'll catch you up on what went down last week when Billy entered uncharted territory. 2 violations on 1 turn. Check it out.
Let's go, Tommy.
I also think
You got
that
this.
Billy
got it out.
But Billy and Nate just realized something. Billy and Nate just realized. We'll see if they know what to do.
Ooh, it's sticky though. That's not good. It's not gonna be easy. Wait,
There is a potential game-ending move here if Billy can't successfully pull it.
Is that?
Here it goes.
Whoa!
I mean, he took the penalty. He took the penalty.
He took the penalty. I took the penalty.
You gotta take your hand off.
I'm taking the penalty.
What?
It was over.
Billy, just take.
I didn't get into this job for the safety. What the fuck?
Unreal. Can he re-tower, though?
All right, you're good.
So that should be 2 penalties.
Rudy again.
Talking
Talking to the broadcasters.
I want to use one extremity, use his nose, and then
My nose isn't the only one.
2 penalties.
Vibs is going out to the hallway right now.
Oh, wow.
Wow. There we go.
Penalty 1 was him touching the tower with his nose. Penalty 2 was him touching the tower with his hand. After further review, Rudy and Tommy now get to decide if they want to keep going or if they have won.
Yeah. Okay, it's Rudy's call. It's Rudy's decision.
We're going to go for it.
Class!
Wow.
Class!
Wow.
The game goes on. Rudy closing the gap. He has life.
Billy did tell him the move, told him the technique.
And that's it, a Jenga. 41 blocks in. All right, so they got the win, but a lot went into that.
Yeah, it was the nose touch. If you didn't catch it there, Billy touched it with his nose first and then did the 10-hand touch on the second one. But unfortunately, we see Frank the Tank has entered Stool Stadium here. We did see that Tommy, I don't think Tommy wanted to allow them to continue. I think he wanted the DQ. Rudy did not. And somehow they escape. I do think, here's a prediction, I shouldn't be giving predictions here, I think karma might come back to bite him today. I don't know, that's just my feeling. I think there's going to be some Jenga karma. I don't know where, but people are still talking about last Tuesday.
All right, Jeff, one last order of business before we kick things off. Down to the third member of our crew, our bro, PFT commenter. What's up, PFT?
Jake, I'm your BRO, that is for sure. And we're going to need a BRA because this game is going to be sagging if Billy has his way. Billy likes to play it slow. He likes to do some SHIT, some psycho shit. That's what he's known for. I don't know what him and Nate are going to have in store, but first things first, we take safety very seriously here in Stool Stadium. We're doing a temperature check. I just wanted to use the laser gun again. Frank is 85 in the front of his head. Now, earlier the back of his head was a lot hotter. Yeah, 85 in the front, 89 in the back. That's where it gets steamy. Spider, let's check Spider. 90.6, Spider's burning up over here. Billy Football, 82 degrees. Kayce, 89.4 degrees. KFC, 88 degrees. And then Nate, underneath the hat, he keeps it nice and toasty down there, ladies. 88.5 degrees. I do. So we're all safe. I am 86.3 degrees. Happy to report 0 cases of COVID inside the Stool Streams bubble. Shout out Adam Silver for building the model out. We're happy to keep everybody safe. Let's play some Jenga, but most importantly, let's get out of here healthy, shall we? And Jeff is 76, frigid. Jake, 73. Ew.
Thank you, PFT. All
Pound
right,
it
Jeff.
noggin, PFT. Pound it noggin.
Pound it noggin.
Let's get started. We're going to start things off with Billy and then KFC, Nate and then Kayce. So down the stream into the Square of Doom goes the 21-year-old straight out of New York City, Billy Football, a 4-2 record. And he will kick things off with his 7th match here inside the Triple S presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Billy and Nate, as you saw earlier, coming off that controversial win. This is their 4th match in a row together. And Jeff, when we talk to each of these competitors about team chemistry, there's some ups and downs, but with Billy and Nate, they are by far the most experienced duo.
Yeah, they've never argued. They've never really fought. They are chemistry-wise probably the best team that we have.
Really?
Yeah, let's clean that up. Clean that up.
In terms of chemistry, are they the best?
Oh,
team?
that's two-hand.
Oh, a two-hand violation
come
by
on.
Nate!
I mean, that was insanity.
Unbelievable!
Matter
The
'cause he's gonna-
second.
That was
That
nuts.
was crazy.
That was nuts.
Nate, that was
Probably
nuts.
the
Some
most
respect for
obvious
the
two-hand
official.
violation we've ever had.
That was
Thank
truly
you.
from
Thank
a veteran.
goodness I
That's
had.
insanity.
Okay.
Thank goodness I
Alright,
hedged Jake and said I didn't know if skill means they were the best team. As Jake, you can be the one to say it.
A hanging tower just
Whoa.
3 blocks in.
All right, first
Holy
one.
cow.
And Jeff, let's get another look
first
at
one you
probably
cut.
what is the most obvious violation in the history of Stool Stream.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Nate a little too excited, a little in his own bag there. I don't know what he was doing.
That was crazy.
Got excited, little spider monkey action. He was jumping around, and he touched it with both hands.
I mean,
why?
I mean, what is that?
That's so unlike Nate. Nate doesn't make mistakes like that. That was rather surprising. He knew it, fell to the ground. Might hurt his knee there. But if you're going to have a violation, Jake, we always say at least have it happen in the beginning.
It's going to be the
Yeah,
first
I
block
guess.
you touch here, Billy. Whatever
Wow.
block.
All right, and suddenly Billy has his work cut out for him. On block 4.
First one
Billy
you
has
cut.
a vibrator in his back pocket. He just accidentally turned it on a second ago.
Good job, Billy.
I'm not exactly sure what Billy's planning on using that for, but it's a Norelco one blade.
I mean, it is a mess, you know?
A reverse
It's fucking
split vice
sloppy.
there, Billy.
I'm not
Just
hearing
blew
anything.
his
What's
tower
your plan
already.
for that razor?
Already a
If I pull the
wacky tower.
losing block, I'm shaving my mustache. Gotta get a reset.
Oh wow, wow. That's kind of a loser mentality, bringing
I
it
can't
with
either.
you,
It's very
almost like
funny.
you're expecting to lose.
No, it's just a reminder.
He was like, clean it up. Like, all right. I don't know.
We try to beat the other team in their minds before physically. So then, even if we physically lose, they give us the win.
You
in a
lost me
decision.
when you started talking.
All right, so you just heard it from Billy. If he pulls the losing block, he is on the record saying he will shave
Billy.
his mustache with some
And if he
equipment
does,
courtesy of Phillips. Or
He'd be the worst of all time. He'd be the first of 3 losing block pulls,
The
I
what?
believe. Is that correct?
That would be correct.
Okay.
So that's something to monitor. Remember, Billy and Nate already backs against the wall. Nate committing one of the earliest violations we've ever seen. And we don't know if KFC and Kayce would take an automatic win via DQ, but something
yes,
to
we
monitor
1000%.
as we roll along here. And Jeff, this just in via the Play Barstool app. The stats are in for questions 1 and 2. Billy is the most popular pick to pull the losing block at 31%, KFC at 28%, Kayce right behind at 27%, and Nate once again the heavy favorite,
Yeah.
14%. That seems to be a little bit of a theme we've seen every
He's-
time Nate plays.
He's not a losing block kind of guy. It's not his game. It's not what he does. The Billy one makes sense. I think Billy's probably one of the top 5 best players in the office, but he's reckless. So it's a smart pick.
Question 2 also involved in this match, the most popular range of total blocks. 36 to 38 at 37%. The underdog, once again, 43 plus, 4.27%. But we have seen plenty of matches go above 40.
Kayce having a lot of trouble retowering.
Not.
12 blocks in.
Don't want to have to struggle this early.
What is happening? Good?
yeah, I don't know.
Kevin
That
a
was
little
weird.
surprised there.
That was weird. My hand was shaking.
Kevin diving into what looks like a delicious steak meal for
Gigi's Cafe has just been.
So,
It's 120
some
degrees.
rice,
It's nice and piping hot.
some zucchini, pepper. I'm surprised Billy's never eaten a meal mid-Jenga. That seems like a Billy move.
KFC might be going
No.
keto.
I put the middle block.
Now I don't know.
Speed has
You.
turned a little bit
No.
here.
Yeah.
Nate?
Me?
Nate, yeah.
Speed has taken a bit of a turn.
All right, so Jeff, you mentioned potential karma for Nate and Billy. We've already seen it in motion with the two-hand violation, but Nate is one to criticize our officiating.
Yeah, but he's a fan of Spider 1. We have Spider 1 today. He really doesn't like Spider 2. He really doesn't like Spider 3. He likes Spider 1. And we have Spider 1 today, who is a great official, stands
You
strong
try to stay on
in the
side.
ref zone. He never really gets rattled. We like when Spider 1 is here. I like all the Spiders personally. I have no issue with any of them. They do a great job. But Nate, he has some issues with them.
Like Spider 1, big fan of the upside down kiss.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Billy, when commenting on his opponents, I don't know what this analogy means, but he once again said his opponents are a fashion duo. Last time he said when Kayce played, she was a visual team with fights, but her and KFC, I guess, are fashion, whatever that means.
What is visual
Yeah,
team?
they like clothes,
Yeah,
I guess.
What does that mean?
Visual team. I'm confused, Kayce.
You wear like clothes that are
Thank you.
not
Okay.
No, what's,
traditional.
what's visual though?
You guys like dress up.
Like the
Oh,
way John
alright.
dresses is visual.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's very visual.
Yeah, John's a
Where is he?
visual guy. I agree with that. I think that's a decent assessment.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing Feidelberg in our grand finale.
I'm gonna have to
But
Kayce.
rolling right along, 18
Give me a
deep,
water. On my water
back to the 32-year-old from Columbia, Maryland.
This tower is like 1 or 2 moves from being what I call I would say the tower stinks in 1 or 2 moves, meaning that it could fall over at any moment. This tower has very quickly progressed to one that is not very stable with the right move, and I think Billy is eyeing the proper moves here. I think he knows it. I think he can put this tower in a tough spot very quickly.
Kayce in the square for two right
Oh,
now. She was 2 and
almost knocked
2.
it over.
Having some issues. This is her first time playing with KFC, but KFC is in rare territory in terms of Kayce because Kayce said there are 2 people in the office that can call Kayce a bitch.
Yeah.
Feidelberg and KFC. So he can say whatever he wants.
There you go. Slide it out, you dumb bitch.
There you go.
There's motivation, maybe. I don't know.
Woo! Whoa!
This is
Whoa, mama.
lovely.
Whoa, mama.
This is a bad tower, Jake. It's a bad tower.
This is
And this is the
gonna
danger
end early.
zone. 18 to 28 is typically one of the ugliest parts of the tower in every Jenga match. And then it levels off around 28 to 30. And we're in that zone now. This thing is going to be
that's
tough.
a bad tower.
Yeah.
Remember that first window in question
It's
2
not
is
a good
0 to
tower.
29.
I knew it. I knew Billy was going to go for that one. That's what he wants. Will he pull that block? The tower, we have a twisted tower now. But if he pulls that block, we have a quadruple hanger on top of a hang. Oh, my psycho shit.
Billy is
Going crazy! Oh my goodness!
Billy,
It's
Billy,
the second shortest
unbelievable.
match
What a
in Stool
joke.
Streams history!
Somebody get me some real
20
competition.
blocks deep!
Psycho
do
shit.
it.
Give me a break. Fucking take it off.
I knew it. I told you,
I mean,
Jake.
that was-
Jenga Karma was going to haunt them today.
dude.
One of the worst psycho shit attempts. He had a
That's
great
pathetic.
block pull that could have brought a quadruple tower. He instead went to psycho shit 20 blocks in, and it haunts them. You had to see that coming.
down the stream in the loser circle, and this mustache is about to go bye-bye.
Billy, I must ask you a few questions about that last poll. It seemed like you got inside your own head. You got over your skis. You tried to do too much too early. What was the thinking behind going after that psycho shit?
I wanted to play fast. We came in, wanted to hurry up offense, play fast, get in, get out with the W, and we got ahead of ourselves. Sometimes you got to, slow and steady is.
We're
was our
using the
game.
word "we" a lot here. Is
It was
Nate
me.
responsible for this at all?
It was me. It was
Okay.
me.
Do you blame Billy, Nate?
Nah, you live by psycho shit, you die by psycho
This
shit.
microphone is
Say we died
a
by
prop.
it. No, it works.
Okay, yeah. Live by psycho shit, die by psycho shit. Billy, are you gonna shave the mustache?
I think I have to.
Billy going with an outfit right now makes him look like an 80s Olympian at opening ceremonies. Here he goes. Oh no! Come on, Billy. You might want to.
A little coup.
Here we go.
This is.
He's
This is
that
something.
Norelco.
Can you leave now?
One day is really good.
This was
Good
a
job,
better
guy.
idea than.
What are you thinking, Frank?
I've been uncomfortable this whole time.
Yeah.
Did you like his mustache?
All mustaches are good, you know? I haven't shaved my mustache in 27 years.
Incredible. That's an amazing streak.
Wait a second.
What could be done to make you shave your mustache?
That's a close shave.
If someone told me that shaving it would make the Mets win the World Series,
You would shave the
Always the
mustache
consummate professional.
when the Mets win the World Series.
I said if someone told me shaving the mustache will make the Mets win the World Series, I'll do it.
I think it'll make the Mets win the
Wow.
World Series.
Great match, fellas.
Sorry.
All right, well, that was an interesting first game. We got in, we got out, we saw a lot. We got a little psycho shit. Billy lost his mustache. He looks like a 16-year-old again. He looks like Kirk Cousins' adopted son, yet once more. So back up to you guys in the booth as we get this tower built for game 2.
All right, thanks so much, PFT and Jeff. We got to check out our close shave of the match, as Billy just mentioned, presented by Phillips Norelco. It's going to be that losing block, the second shortest match ever, and this close shave moment of the match brought to you by Phillips Norelco One Blade, the only tool that can trim, edge, and shave any length of hair. Right now, you can save 20% on a One Blade replacement tool at phillips.com/Norelco Barstool. Your style made simple. Phillips Norelco
He had the
Barstool.
move. He had the right move to make the quadruple hanger, but he's like, you know what, I got to go with the psycho shit. And actually, we never got to my keys to the match.
Right.
My keys were kind of, they had to dial it back a bit, hone it in. Psycho shit is great if it works, but don't go too crazy. Billy had been going too crazy. It haunts him. That might have been karma as well. KFC 3-0 now in Jenga. Worth noting.
20 blocks is our second shortest, and by time, our shortest match is 13 minutes. We might have to check the tape, but it's got to be right around there.
It's got to be pretty close. Yeah, we started at about 1:15-ish. I think it does. I think it did.
Right.
I'd imagine it beat the record. Look, I love watching Billy and Nate play, but a lot of people hate them. They're villains in some sense, especially Billy. I think Rhea's up next. She once said, I fucking hate Billy football during the match. And for those who have lost to Billy and psycho shit, that was the karma they wanted to see. That was a nightmare.